All right, chapter 11, go big or go home. If there's anything stranger than the voice of a ghost in your ear, it's having that ghost droning on and on apologies at you. O Cooper Vega, I do not blame thee, shouldst thou hate me. I don't hate you, Cooper sighs. I hate myself because I was stupid enough to listen to you. 'Tis possible I was mistook, the ghost admits. Perchance my father said less brimstone, not more. What was your first clue? Cooper snarls. The fact that the whole school is going to reek like rotten eggs for the next month, or everybody blaming me. Mayhap that's a good thing. Roddy suggests. No longer shalt thou be called What's-his-face. Now thou shalt be known as he who hath stunk out the school. You're hilarious, Roddy. I can't get haunted by a normal ghost. Mine has to be the 16th century comedian. I seek only to cheer thee, Roddy tells him. Yeah, we'll cheer somebody else next time, Cooper snaps. And stop apologizing too. I have to go to math class. And I cannot concentrate with you in my head whining about how you're not worthy. The ghost apologizes all through math and social studies too. At after-school rehearsal, Roddy rattles off excuses about the difficulty of recalling exactly how much brimstone went into an experiment that happened more than 400 years in the past. They're working on Act 1, Scene 5, where Romeo and Juliet share their first kiss, so Jolie and Brock spend the entire hour with their faces half an inch apart. To Cooper's relief, they never actually do kiss, but Jolie is 100% in character. Either that or she really is developing a crush on Brock. For Cooper, that would be unthinkable. As for Brock, he performs the entire scene with a cake-eating grin on his face, and he's constantly looking around to make sure the entire 7th grade is watching. He bursts out with "Wherefore art me?" or "It is the East and Juliet is a babe," whenever he senses not enough people are paying attention. I cannot live with this, is Roddy's comment. Good thing you died in 1596, Cooper murmurs back. After rehearsal, Cooper comes upon Jolie taking off her sneakers and lacing on rollerblades for the trip home. His phone is out, so Roddy spots her too. Cooper Vega, this is thy opportunity to plead for her forgiveness. Cooper is annoyed because it worked so well for your dad. I implore thee, go to her and express thy remorse with a pure heart before she becomes the consort of that buffoon. Cooper has had more than enough apologies for one day, but the consort of that buffoon comment really hits home. He calls to Jolie, sorry about before science class, the Big Bang. Jolie cocks an eyebrow. What's in a name? That which we call a stink bong by any name would smell like what Cooper and I set off in the lab. It's a riff on one of Juliet's lines. That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. A good sign, he decides. If she's making jokes about it, she probably isn't so mad anymore. I guess I went a little heavy on the brimstone, he admits. I mean sulfur. In his ear the ghost is frantic. Thou art not sorry enough. Throw thyself at her feet, ere the wheels on her slippers carry her away forever. Confess that thy love is so great that thou hast lost all reason, and thine only thought was to impress her with thy mastery of science. Jolie stands up on her rollerblades. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Wait, Cooper blurts. I'm sorry. You said that. No big deal. I mean, totally sorry. I was just trying to impress you with how great I was at science, only I wasn't so great at science. I wasn't as great as I thought I was. I feel bad that you had to suffer for my mistake. She meets his eyes with an earnest gaze. Wow, that's really, really honest. Bravo, Cooper Vega. Roddy cheers in Cooper's ear. The kids in this town, Jolie goes on, they're nice and all that, and I have a lot of friends, but I can't shake the feeling that nobody says what they mean. That's what I like about the play. Romeo and Juliet don't care about what other people think. They're just honest with each other. Tell her that she hath placed her delicate finger upon the veritable truth, Roddy urges. I agree, says Cooper. I know people around here think I'm weird because I rock climb and bungee and parkour, she admits, but that's being honest too, honest with myself. I love the thrill I get from extreme sports, the excitement, and the fact that there's danger. I kind of get a rush of that too. Excellent, Roddy chimes in. Now thou must say that verily thou lovest these things as much as she. Cooper hesitates. This whole conversation started with her admiring his honesty. Why would he follow that up by lying to her? Of course he doesn't lovest these as much as she. He hatest these things, and all things where a guy would breakest his neck. Say it, Roddy orders. Say that thou shalt be by her side in these amusements, or as surely as night follows day, the buffoon shall be there in thy place. Beginning to sweat, Cooper forces out the words, Me too. She seems surprised.